What's going on, guys? Got about 3 minutes left. Um, I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. I'll start the Zoom in about 3 minutes. Kind of tired, guys. I'm sorry. My face is like puffy and stuff, but been trying to gather some sleep. Haven't really been able to sleep that well. What's going on? If you're coming in, and if you're calling in, then I ask that you do put your mic on mute. 2 minutes left. If you're coming in, please put your mic on mute. Just get into a relatively quiet spot, and then I'm gonna start. Shalom, little brother. Thank you for stopping by. I know I'm cutting it close. I should have walked to this spot before, but I was gonna do this outside my house, but then I was like, my grandparents nosy. So, but let me show you this view real quick. Nice little view. Again, I'm only gonna be on for an hour, guys. Well, I think I'm only gonna be on for an hour. So I'm starting the Zoom now. Okay, the Zoom is started. So you guys can call in. If you don't know, the link is in the community tab. You can find it there. Speakers are on, so the live stream can hear you. So if you want to call in, now's the time that I started. It ends at 3:40, I believe, something around that. And we're just gonna sit here for a bit. I'll wait for people to call in. Play some music until then. Please tell me please tell me if the reception is bad, so I know to go to somewhere else. Whoops. So again, I'm just waiting for, I don't know, if anyone wants to stop by, give their testimony, the floor is yours. The link is in the community tab if you want to join. But let me see what I want to talk about until people get in here. I mean, I guess I could talk about how, the Most High. I think he's kind of like making me leave New York right now. Like I've been real busy, guys. Like really busy, to the point where I'm planning to go somewhere else. I'm just making moves right now. So I've been pretty busy in that regard, and it's gonna take a lot of faith on my part. So yeah, I wish I could do more videos and stuff, but I'm not getting a refund on my laptop, and they tripping with these vaccines here in New York. So again, listen, this is your chance. If you want to call in, the link is in the community tab. I appreciate the PDFs, no doubt, bro, no doubt. I'll continue to share them as long as I can. One second. All right, we back. I'm trying to make sure this works because I don't even know if this works. Yeah, I've been studying some prophecy and stuff like that. So I've also been preoccupied with that. Listen, man, we really got to pick up these books of remembrance. Like, people could do what they want, but everyone just going in another way. Like, I don't think people really understand how important they are, because the Bible is one thing, but that's pretty much the Most High telling different people certain things, but it wasn't necessarily in the way you think. Like, he wasn't coming down and literally speaking to anyone. The only people that he really spoke to like that was like Moses and stuff. My man, was good? Hey, thank you for stopping by, bro. I wish I could join there in paradise with my guitar to the Most High. Love the scene. Yeah. I wouldn't call this paradise, but it is pretty nice. All of them, all of the books of remembrance, absolutely. They're all very, very important. We have to pick them up, because you talking about all the books of the Bible? I don't know. But what I do know is that these books were translated with the same tool that Enoch used to speak with the Most High. Like, these are actually the Most High's real feelings, Like, this is real feelings. So when I'm seeing people reject them or not take them seriously, I take offense to that, man. It's like rejecting someone, like spilling their heart out to you. That actually really makes me sad. It almost pisses me off. But the only thing I can do is warn people and tell people. Chief Moray believes Jerusalem is in Utah. What are your thoughts? No, that's the land of Jutah, which is Juttah, which is in Joshua 15. I forgot the verse, but that's not Jerusalem. That's a Levitical city, but it's not Jerusalem. Jerusalem has a lot of criteria that's supposed to fit, and Utah does not fit those criteria. The Salt Lake, that's the Lake of Chinnereth. Chinnereth is near the land of Naphtali, and Utah is near the land of Naphtali. again, this is your opportunity to call in. Maybe I should leave the link in the YouTube chat, because I don't know. I thought people wanted to join earlier. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people, they're attached to the Utah theory. That's cool. But, you know, I prayed to the Most High, I asked him where it was. And I looked at Utah. And certain things fit. I get the theory, but, you know, some things just don't fit. Because if Jerusalem is in Utah, then what the heck is Mexico and Peru? I don't know what his premise is on this, because I think he believes that Mexico is Egypt, and Egypt is below Jerusalem. So I get it. I get the theory. But Peru fits Jerusalem just way better. It just does. And I don't know if Mexico is necessarily Egypt. Hold on, whoa. He dropped a video yesterday. I don't watch him because he don't believe in the Messiah. I stopped watching people who don't believe in the Messiah. The only one who I make an exception to is Kurameo, and that's because he doesn't really push his beliefs like that anymore. But I don't watch him. Drop, Lexwell, I don't watch them. So what is Mexico then? I think Mexico is the land of Ephraim. The reason why I say that is because of the Oaxaca Valley. It perfectly fits the land of Sichem, because Sichem is a valley, Oaxaca is a valley. The tree of Moreh, it speaks about that being in the land of Sichem. And the tree of Moreh is like this really ancient tree that's what it translates to in the Hebrew. And the oldest tree, pretty much, you know, in the whole Americas, is in the Oaxaca Valley. So it just fits very well. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this live, bro. I mean, with the Zoom call. If someone could, like, test join, that would be great. And let me know if you can actually join or not. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now. So I put the link in the chat. You know, let me know if you could join.
So I put the link in the chat.
Whoa.
You know, let me know if you could join. I put the link in the chat.
Heard my own voice. I think Mexico had to do with Egypt, but so did the rest of the Americas. Peru had to do with Egypt too. No, the Olmec weren't just in Mexico. Like, they were also in South America and North America. Again, links in the chat if you guys want to join in. If you want to discuss any sort of testimony of faith, just I'm just trying to pretty much praise the Most High. let you guys, say what you have to say. If you have anything to say. If not, I'll just continue about my day. Hello? Wim, you there? Hello? Wim, you there? Hey, Wim, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man? What's up?
Not much. How you doing? Shalom, Shalom. Peace be with the nation, the beautiful, beautiful nation.
Hey, may peace be with you too, bro.
Yeah. So, man, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in what we was kind of talking about a little bit earlier. How the nation kind of is stuck.
Okay,
They,
if you want to.
They kind of stuck in a level that it's like we don't need to be stuck at. We got to keep moving. We got to keep, getting closer to the Most High. And a lot of times, you got certain people who still want to talk about Yahawashi being, black, that, the Gentiles don't give us recognition. They're not going to. They won't. They're not supposed to, not until the end. So with that being said, we got to work on ourselves. We got to meditate towards the Father so we could get that understanding, so we won't have to be in need for anything. The only thing we had to do is meditate on whatever that we're thinking about or want to know, and he will let us know and he will show us. But a lot of people are afraid to meditate and get that understanding, like they're afraid to have that revelation for our Father when he's asking us to do this. And we just need to get to that level of not worrying about or putting judgment on people. We gotta stop putting judgment on people. We gotta just, if they decide they want to do this, that's them. Let them do that. Just worry about yourself and your relationship with the Most High and with the Son and with the Mother. And
Real quick.
Just yes, go ahead.
Yeah, if you're coming in, please mute your mic and just wait your turn. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I mean, that's about all. Because it's probably like a little mouthful I just said, but yeah. With that being said, it's just we got to do better. We got to do better, and I don't want us to get stuck. We came too far to get stuck at carnal, and the carnal world, the stuff about the world that matters to them. Like some people, it matter to them to had the Gentiles notice them, and like in one breath they saying they don't care about the Gentiles, what they think, but at the same time you want the Gentiles to apologize for what they did. But what people don't understand is that the Most High, we did what we did, and the Most High used other nations to punish us. So therefore, you're being mad at the Gentiles. Basically, you being mad at the Most High doing when he rendered judgment on to us. So with that being said, we got to be mindful of when things happen. It all happens for a reason. We can't always say Simi did it or Lucy did it. It's backed by Simi, because a lot of things the Most High allow happen to us so we could get closer to him. And a lot of times we don't take that heat. We something bad happens to us. We like it's the devil, or it's that not understanding that the Most High allowed that to happen so you could wisen up, so you could be smarter, so you can get closer to him, so you could talk to him. He want us to talk to him. He want us to meditate and always He's always in my frontal lobe as soon as I wake up and as soon as I go to sleep. It's constantly the Most High in my mind. Anything I do, before I get in the car and drive, I'm thinking about the Most High. How you want me to drive? How you want me to get there? How you want me to do this? I'm constantly asking the Spirit, how do I need to do something? Because I don't do anything by myself. The Most High does everything. I'm just an
You're
empty
right.
vessel. No, go ahead. Go ahead, my fault.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I'm just saying we're just empty vessels. And with that being said, when you know that you're an empty vessel, you know that you're not in no control, you have to humble yourself. And us humbling ourselves, we got to always ask for help for the Most High. Even if the Lord understand, even if you want to ask how to brush your teeth the correct way, something small, just ask him how you want to do, and he will show you.
You're right, bro.
That's
That's how the righteous people of Mayween, that's how they behaved. With anything that they did, they made sure that they asked the Most High first. Anything. I have in the chat, my brother, all praise to the Most High Creator. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you, sister. Thank you for stopping by. I have another person here. Who is this? Jared Hancock. Hey, what's up, bro? You have anything to share? Hey, Jared, do you have anything to share? In the Zoom call. All right, I'll wait for him to to get himself together. But yeah, I definitely agree, man. We gotta stop worrying about what other people think, and we just gotta worry about how to get back to the Father. Like, I could not care less what Gentiles think. I've been saying that since day one. They don't have any significant role in my development when it comes to, coming back to the Father, because they didn't have any role with me, abandoning the Father.
We know, because they know their role. Their role is to act. Their role is to act like they don't know, for them not to tell, and for you to just go astray. That's their role. And certain ones, the non-cleaving ones. Now, if you want to talk about the ones that cleaving to us, that's different. They know their role, so we're not talking to them. They're the strangers. They understand. They understand their position. We understand our position. But for those Gentiles who, the heathens and the Gentiles who, being rude or whatever, and who don't care, who's, keeping stuff from us, they're supposed to do that. We're supposed to lose our tongue, our language, our way. We were supposed to do that. We're supposed to lose all that. And if you look at the curse, this is what happened to us. We lost kings. We lost how to do stuff. We don't understand how to do so. So we all, piecing things back together. And with that being said, nobody got all the answers. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this, since we're on here. Big Jew got all the answers. The one dude Donald got all the answers. Anybody.
Hey, you cut out for a bit. Can you say it again?
Don't got all the answers. Oh, I was saying that everybody don't got all the answers. And I was saying that, Big Drew don't got all the answers. Donald don't got all the answers. I don't have.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Hey, you still here? I think he's cutting out.
And we're these pieces together. We got to be. I'm cutting.
Yo. You got it. You got to say it again, bro. I heard what you said. We don't got all the answers. What'd you say after that? Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's going on,
Hello?
man. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying that we all don't. You talking to me? You talking to somebody else?
No, I'm talking to you. Turn off my live, bro. Just listen to the Zoom audio.
You talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Okay. Yeah. I could swear I cut it off. All right. Now can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying we all.
Yeah, you cutting out again, man.
Pieces, get the pieces. And be, oh, this person brought this person brought that. All it's all and it's we all got to be humble about it.
leave and come
A
back,
lot
bro.
of people.
Leave and come back,
Okay.
bro. A question, my brother. Do you think that reclaiming our indigenous roots is significant to our walk with the Most High Yah? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Because some of us, we got scattered over there and then were brought back over here. And some of us were already over here. But either way, this is the land that we come from. The land is very important when it comes to tying within our identity. We're supposed to remember who we are as well as where our land is. So absolutely, our indigenous roots are integral to our real awakening. And anyone else who really isn't tying to their indigenous roots might not have them. But that's my opinion. It isn't my opinion though that tying into your roots is a part of this awakening though.
Okay, you cut me off.
Hello? You there? Hey, shalom, brother. Thank you for stopping by. You can the link is there if you want to join the Zoom. It's right there. Hello? Jared, are you there? Hello? Are you there? So yeah, the link is in the whoa. Yo. Yeah, bro, are you there? If not, then please mute your mic. I am West Indian from Dominica, and our flag has 10 more stars on it. I wonder if that tied in with the 10 tribes. Do you know anything about that? Oh. Well, in the West Indies, we did get conquered by Moors. Some of the Israelites were Moors, some of them weren't. But a lot of us in the Americas, our indigenous ancestors, they got conquered by Moors or they mixed in with Moors. So that doesn't surprise me. But I don't know if that has to do with the 10 tribes or not. Because I'm not too sure that the 10 tribes went to the Americas. I think they left the Americas. But that's interesting that you're from Dominica. That's cool. That's cool. But Wakanda, you back? Oh, you don't have Zoom? That's not a problem, bro. I'm gonna try to get Google Duo going, but I don't know how to use it. I don't feel like figuring it out. That is very interesting.
Yeah, I'm back. I just had it on. I didn't have a mute on. I had a mute on, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, not a problem. Well, you could share what you had because no one else just seems to be here right now.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that we all got a puzzle. We all got a piece of the puzzle. And with that being said, like we all don't got all the answers. So we're all puzzling, putting it together. And we got to understand that, we got to come with humbleness. Some people don't want to accept, oh, somebody found this out and all like this. They like to be like, I found it first and all this. But all this puzzle is the Most High puzzle. And he's just using us as a vessel, putting the puzzle together. And with that being said, it's like when we get to that point of understanding that certain ones, who believe in, the mother, the father, and the son, we could all come together in a certain form or fashion. But those who don't believe in the son, we can't really come together with them because they're the Antichrist. That's what it says in John. You
Hey,
know,
and do you mind getting that scripture for me, if you don't mind,
Oh
just to
yeah,
say it? That would be great, because I will never come together. I'll never do that again. I can't come together with anyone who doesn't believe in the Messiah. You know, I can't do that. That's my pathway back to the Father. So you're coming in dysfunction and confusion.
Hold on, I'm about to. I got it right here. And it's John, 1 John chapter 4, 1-3, and it say, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit rather they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confesses that the Messiah is come in the flesh is of the Most High. And every spirit that confesses not that the Messiah is come in the flesh is not of the Most High. And that spirit is of the Antichrist. Whereof ye have heard that it shall come, and even now already is it in the world. So right there, it lets you know that those who don't believe in Hamashiach or Yahweh Shai or Jesus Christ, whoever don't believe in this, who say, oh, you know, the New Testament is nothing, is made up, it's fake, or it's whatever. You are the
Yahshua the Unified. What's your real name, bro? My bad.
Hey,
That
just
could be your real name if you want it, bro. But
hold on.
that's what you want.
Hey, no problem, bro. But let the brother finish speaking if you don't mind.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's done.
I just got unmuted. I was trying to. I never did this before, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be way too busy just looking at stuff. And
No,
I'm
okay.
like, I'm 40 years old, bro. Like this text sometimes, and how I be gone, I be feeling like a straight ghost. Sometimes I go to use my phone. Now sometimes I don't even know how to fucking use it, cause I just be so gone sometimes. I be feeling like I need help. And people around me, I see so many deceivers. My address is a damn institution, Brown County. Not the street, but my address, 3150 in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
You don't gotta say all that, bro.
There's so many little subtle kind of things that kind of pulls itself into some kind of matrix thing, to where when I went to the mental institution, bro, I was like, watch this, out of nowhere. And I opened the Bible to the 7th chapter, the 1st verse, and the 7th verse. The 7th book, 1st chapter, 7th verse. Then all of a sudden it says Adonai Bejic. My son's name is Adonis Hancock, and Bejic is an Ojibwe word. And just constantly, all the time, I can't stop seeing stuff. I gotta sit there, bro. I look at the time. It's been happening to me a lot. I'll look at things, and somebody passed away, and I was looking at my work schedule, and I go down to look at, the calendar, and all of a sudden I'm seeing the 313th day of the year. My birthday is 717. My son's birthday is 515.
Hey, bro.
I'm from Milwaukee. It's just that all these number things, I need help with this, bro.
Listen, I appreciate you sharing this, but I kind of made this so that people could talk about, the Most High,
Okay.
how maybe their faith has grown within the Most High. Maybe something you want to talk about, like a situation.
Sorry for getting off topic.
No, it's okay, bro.
I just got a lot of inside.
I'm sure you do, bro.
I gotta filter some shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any sort of testimony, or how I don't know, like how your faith was grown, or it increased?
Okay. My faith, I guess, is that what you're asking? How my faith was grown?
Yeah, like I don't know, like a situation to where you needed faith and you had it, and the Most High rewarded you for it. You had to rely on your faith,
Well,
and you were rewarded because of it.
I've forgiven the guy that did something to my mom on my birthday. His name was Jimmy Devine, and I felt that when I saw my mom in a dream, she told me that I didn't die. And it took me a long time to really kind of understand that the person that I need to be, the man I need to be, you know what I'm saying? Things happen for a reason, and this is nothing but a blink of an eye.
Yeah, forgiveness
so
is great.
Time I wake up, I just look at it as a blink and a snap of a finger. And I thank everybody for being conscious and just trying to muddle through all of the books and just your hearts and all that. Like, I appreciate so many people, but I would just like to, everybody's waiting on something. I don't know exactly what it is. Some people's minds they're waiting on a car, they're waiting on a purse or somebody to buy them something. A lot of people, they don't, I feel, some people, I guess there's situations in their life push them. They give them little pushes. And so the point to where you're at the edge, and you've been pushed so much that you don't even want to pray to God. I left God alone for like 2 years. For a little bit. Because things weren't going right. And I was like, hey, maybe I got to get myself right before I talk to you. But yeah, That's pretty much it. I feel that I'm coming into what I need to be in this life. It's hard times. I think there's an awakening happening. There's a certain way of listening, a certain way of speaking. I look at my fingers weird. I like to do things, and this might be weird magic or whatever, but from my pinky to my other pinky, A to Z, your mouth basically is an M.
Okay, bro.
Split that in half and
Hey, you're getting on topic,
weird,
bro.
you know?
You're getting on topic, bro.
Okay, my
But
bad.
it's okay. But thank you for sharing, bro.
Yeah.
Let me read some comments though. Messiah in my language is Kumatsika. Oh, that sounds like Quechua. Kumatsika. Yeah, that really sounds very similar to Quechua. If you're not speaking, put your mic on mute if you don't mind. Let me see what else. 1 second. Okay. It's interesting when you guys say Hamashiach. It's like you say Kumatsika, which means pure light. Oh, that's interesting because the Messiah, his name, the Hopi, they call him Matzah. And that's similar to how the Book of Remembrance calls him Matzah. So that's why I still use that name. But it means the pure, like the living water. So that's interesting that means pure light. And yes, there are definitely Shemitic roots in the Inuit peoples. They have ancestry that goes back to the children of Lud, and they're the sons of Shem as well. I believe they're just the descendants of Aki. We went over him and his voyage to the Americas a few weeks ago back. So yeah, listen, even if like some of them are not necessarily Israelites, they're still brethren to me, especially since they come from Aki. You know, they're a righteous people. But you could tell that maybe they're not maybe they're not necessarily Israelites, at least not every single last one of them, but you could say that about any group. You could say that about any group. But yes, they definitely do descend from Shem. Do you consider African Americans to be mixed race? Most have 20% European ancestry. How can they still be the chosen people? Well, of course, quote unquote African Americans are mixed race. Of course they are. But I have to ask, what is European ancestry? Because there are black Europeans and there are white Europeans. I can't tell the difference with DNA, and neither can you, because they're both going to show up as European. I wouldn't be able to know which one is which. So it's hard to say what that means. I'm technically black people. So
I'm about to say, can I cut in with that a little bit?
hold on, let me read the rest of the comments. Wait, hold that thought.
Okay.
In fact, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can cut in. Go ahead. All right. But yeah, I still consider them the chosen people. You know, we're all mixed race, but it's not about you being mixed. It's about you being a descendant paternally from Jacob. You know, that's what constitutes someone as being of the chosen seed, right? And we have a lot more, or at least in the Americas, the copper-colored races of the Americas, because it's not just so-called African Americans. So I don't just say that they're the chosen people, but yeah, it's a lot of all of the different copper-colored races of the Americas. Maternally, we are also, you know, we come from our origin or our original lineage. So, you know, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily use that term mixed race because it's not necessarily correct. Acadians, Huguenots, Black Irish, Cornish Spanish, and Portuguese exiled Jews in it as well. Moorish, not K. What do you mean Moorish, not K? And I know what Coromeo like teaches, and he's right regarding like the fact that they're called Jews, and not all Jews are Israelites. But that doesn't mean that all Jews aren't Israelites. So some of those quote unquote Jews were, and some of them weren't. You know, and both the people who were and weren't came and mixed in with the Indians. Moorish Spanish, okay, I see. Makes sense. That's true. Let me see, how much time do I have? I expected more people to call, but I don't know. I guess people weren't feeling it. They didn't know how to use it. They don't have Zoom. I don't know, but I also did a little bit on short notice, so I apologize for that. I just didn't know what I was going to talk about today, and I didn't want to rush any lesson, so that's what I decided to do. But again, the link is in the chat if anyone wants to join in, have anything they want to share, any testimony, give praises to the Father, any act of faith. I'm particularly honing in on faith because that's something that's very, very important that I don't think, you know, people speak about enough, at least in my opinion. I'm downloading Zoom now, but I have slow internet. All right, I'll wait for you. Whoa. Now, I don't know if that came from a boat or what.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the Jews. The tribe of Judah is considered the Jews, as in we still got the other tribes, and they're not,
Exactly.
So, like you were saying,
the Jews are just the Southern Kingdom.
Ones that are Jews. like for the history that I know, what the Most High showed me on Manasseh.
Right.
The chart of what they're saying who Manasseh is kind of incorrect. It's incorrect. The whole chart is incorrect. You got to ask the Most High to show you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I wouldn't say that that's incorrect because
yeah,
tribes did say
it's not all
that
the way.
tribes did say that the sons of Joseph were in the Caribbean. They did say that. It's just they're trying to relegate them all to that area, and that's not true.
Yeah.
It says in the Bible that Ephraim and Manasseh were the biggest tribes. They would be the biggest tribes in the last days. So it don't make sense that they're all in Cuba and Puerto Rico.
And when we talk about America, we're talking from Canada all the way down to South America.
Word.
Mm-hmm. From top of Canada all the way down. This is all the Americas.
Yep.
It's all one big plane. So when we say that, the tribes is over here, like, yeah, some of the tribes is over, some of the tribes is over there. But most of the tribes is scattered around. It's like, it's mostly Judah, Benjamin, and other little tribes are sprinkled in with them. But
right.
It's just, we don't really know everything. But it's the spirit that shows you stuff, and then when you get 2 or 3 things that matches, you're supposed to rock with it. That's what it tells you in the book. So a lot of times, when people get upset that you bring material out, and you might say, hey, and you still don't tell people it's this is it, but you show them constantly this is match this match that, and you use your own wisdom. They get upset with me. It's because
wait, hold on, bro.
I don't understand. Yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
Nah, my connection cut out. What were you saying? The last thing you said before my internet came out said that you look like you're an African American.
Yeah. I look like I'm so-called African American. So when I tell another African American, so-called African American, like, yo, I'm not. I don't got descendants from Africa. All my peoples is over here, always been over here, and I'm from the tribe Manasseh. I come out of the Bear clan, in North Carolina, and I could break it all the way down to the Sioux. That's who my tribe was. I could break it all the way down there, but I don't never do that constantly and hold up this stuff, because it's like when Yahushua comes, he's gonna put us in whatever group that he's gonna put us. He's gonna change all of that. So it's no reason for me to hold it to a high standard, and that's like carnal, holding where you're from a high standard. We just got to understand the spirit, and we're in the age of, we got to understand spirit, not outside, not appearance. If this person understand what you're saying, and they can resonate in your spirit, and your spirit resonate together, that's your brother, that's your sister. We're a family, and a lot of people can't get past the image, and that's where they like to hold us. They like us to label each other. That's why they label people Mexican, Black American, Spanish, and all that. No, we're all, if you got that same spirit, we're all brothers and sisters. But they don't want us to unite. They don't want us to unite, because when we do unite, now they're on the outside.
And not only that, like with those certain races that you labeled, anthropologically, they're actually the same. And they said that the Indians, they looked like their features were incredibly different. Some of them had, so-called Negro hair and dark skin. Some of them had long black hair and almost brownish yellow, like an Asian. But they all looked the same, like they're all related. So they're still of the same family, but they have different features, and people can't really comprehend that because no one else is like that on the earth. It's really only the people here that are kind of that diverse. But let me read some comments real quick. From my understanding, there are many Chief Josephs in the Americas, and yes, or said in America, excuse me. And yes, that's true. I've heard about a lot of Chief, quote unquote, Joseph. Why are they called Joseph? There's a lot of references to Joseph all around the Americas and all around the world. As it says, Ephraim and Manasseh are the biggest tribes, and there would be like a, I don't know what they say, a people of Gentiles, I believe. It says something like that. So they're gonna look like many different people. It says in the Book of Mormon that the tribe of Joseph, or the tribes of Joseph, would be compared to Joseph's coat of many colors, and he's gonna destroy a lot of them, honestly, because a lot of them are wicked. You know, a lot of them are wicked, sadly, and he's only gonna leave a remnant the same way how, you know, there was a remnant of Joseph's coat that was left. The brother said, don't forget Greenland. And this is my brother here. He also believes he is from the tribe Manasseh. He's an Inuit Indian, and I believe a lot of those are of Manasseh as well, because I think some of the people of the Book of Mormon, they went up there. So, yeah, they might look totally different. but listen, bro, you could be more related to him than you are to, you know, some other so-called African Americans. Ain't that funny?
Yes, like what was so funny that I saw something, right? It was a clip. It was a it was a Caucasian Gentile. He was talking. He was like, his friend was Caucasian. He lived in South Africa. And he moved to America. He said he's more African American than the African Americans that's here. It was a big like
Oh
boom,
gosh.
like, can you understand that? And which is so crazy that when he comes over here, they're gonna label him white or Caucasian or European, and he's not that, and he's really Caucasian, African American or African, So it's very. That's why these labels they put. You got to understand. You got to rip these labels off. Don't let your oppressor tell you
who you are. Other people. Yep.
Who you are too. Yeah, you got to understand. Your oppressor's gonna like, for anybody who likes to fight against history and trying to say, because when you come into this truth, you start figuring out that the Atlantic slave trade didn't go exactly how they told us. They came over here and they distribute outward. It's not that people went from Africa. It's some people that came from Africa, but it was a small amount. And they trying to say that, hey, everybody started from Africa. Which is if everybody started from Africa, then who's Shem and who's Japhet? If everybody came out of Africa, everybody would be Ham. So that can't be. That's the Darwin theory. You got to understand, all these people, they can't carbon date. Yeah, they can't carbon date anything. They can't carbon date nothing. So when they bring stuff to you and try to say this is such 1,000 years old, they don't know. They're lying. They just putting their thoughts or their opinions out, and a lot of times we take their thoughts and opinions as truth. But now, since we're woken, a lot of us are woken, we could tell the BS. Soon they say something, we're like, oh, that's BS, we don't believe it. And now they're getting upset because now that's why they're trying to rush people back in school. They try to rush all this stuff that's happening because when everything got shut down, the truth started coming out heavy. And now they're under fire. So now they're trying to rush a lot of stuff, as in trying to, indoctrinate, still keep the indoctrination going. But, some people, fuss with you and get upset and think that you're like, not about your, I guess, quote unquote, they say African roots. Everybody who's dark skinned don't come from Africa. It's upsetting that that's how they make us think. And then when one of us said they were not from there, they try to look at you like, oh, you think you better, or like, who are you to say you're not from there? I'm like, well, why would you believe your oppressor for telling you that you're from there? They want you off this land. They don't want you to have this inheritance. This is our heritage. From Americas, from all the Americas over here, this is our heritage. This is our land. They're supposed to be off of this land. And that's why all this stuff is happening. And that's why they're going through what they're going through. And I don't want to say the name of the stuff, but we know what's happening to them. They're trying to put it like it's happening to us or the people who's non, I don't even want to say the thing because I don't want to get your stuff flagged. But they know that it's their stuff. It's for them. It's for the wicked. It's for the heathens. That's why they're getting sick. That's why they can't. They're trying to make everybody else feel like, oh, it's certain people. No, it's not us. It's them. It was always them.
Let me read some comments real quick.
They project themselves upon us. And a lot of times they try to say, hey, certain people, they be trying to say certain people, look like monkeys, look like whatever. But in all reality, their blood is more close to that than ours. And then,
Oh my gosh. Yo, let me read some comments though.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to real quick. Not only Chief Joseph in Dominica, but also Chief Joseph of the Nez Perce. I think their Chief Joseph is in the Pennsylvania Taino. Very interesting. And again, I think some of the Indians of, was it Venezuela? I think they said they were from the tribe of Reuben, and the island that was close to them, they said Joseph was nearby. So that's interesting that she said that regarding the Taino and their connection to Joseph as well. Through the Spirit, I feel Mexico is going to play a huge role in the end days. Many brothers are moving there. They will be a superpower in 2030, according to experts. Yeah, a lot of people moving to Mexico, bro. Honestly. And if my spirit was pulling me to that land, I probably would too. But I really want to go back. You guys know where I want to go back to. I don't got to say that. My mother was a Joseph until the officials changed her last name when she was 75 years old. No plausible explanation. She was given her mother's last name instead. We are still shocked. Wow. See, they trying to hide who we are, man. Listen, they know. They're not stupid. All praise to the Most High. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. And they're not, and it's not just even the Americas. We have lands in other places, but this is the promised land. The other lands are our proxy lands, for example, Western Europe, right? West Europe, that's our land. China, India, Southeast Asia, East Africa even, that's our land too. They're going to get off all of those lands. All of them.
Yep.
Keep an eye on MBS, aka Prince of Saudi Arabia. He's one of the Antichrists, I feel. They call him MBS for short. Nostradamus predicted the third AC to be named Mabus, MBS. Ooh, interesting. Well, as far as like the quote-unquote Antichrist, Satan is supposed to inhabit this person. And then he's supposed to terrorize the children of Israel who are still in that Old Testament only stuff, or who are just following the religion of Aaron, because you got people who claim to be following, after Hamashiach, but they're still following Aaron, whether they would know it or not. So,
yeah, whoever doing Aaron sending houses he's gonna
be in the midst.
Basically in the midst. If you're still doing Aaron, holding Aaron up high. And that's what it says in the book of remembrance.
Our people, Inuit, used to live around New York, but were driven off by the other First Nation tribes through contentions and wars. Is that not the Book of Mormon, bro? This bro probably descend from the Nephites. Who knows, man? Brother probably descends from the Nephites. Tribe of Joseph, man. That's real cool. Him and Aki's people probably had to leave, That's real cool. Yeah, please share, bro. I'm waiting for your Zoom. I'm hoping that.
Oh, yeah.
Hoping that you could join. You have something to share?
A lot of that is somewhere in our dreams and our subconscious, to where like we're being deceived by things that we see on a day-to-day basis. I'm not saying all of us are being deceived, but there's a simple way of putting it. Rap music, disrespect, just all of that. But it's like when you go to sleep, it feels like when I go to sleep that it's like a whole reset for the day. To see what you can see that the Most High will put in front of you, to see who you're supposed to be around. To, I don't know, just be very perceptive. Sometimes I can't remember a lot of things that I read, but I have a certain feeling, and then a certain thing will just pop up. And I have this thing where I just share because my mom's name is Cheryl, and it just goes out to some whatever. But that's not some deeper level thing. But it's just something with sound frequencies, I think, to where we're at a specific time now, to where probably the ancestors had a plan for this. And there's a whole secret kind of battle on the other side of things to where, I don't know, your aunt might be your cousin or something, or who knows, you know, there's a whole thing to where we're put in this time zone here. We're trapped in this dimension here, constantly just arguing over books. Some people, they know how to get their point across in a good manner, for the better. Other people, they like to monopolize, not many monopolize, but I mean dictate where the conversation's gonna go, and don't know how to build on things. It's kind of hard for people to let down that guard, and for people to just build up on each other. But that's the problem. Not everybody is gonna be building, because there's societies or just worldly people here, or powers that have been destructive or wicked from the beginning of time, to where this matter that we see now is just nothing but garbage, bro. It's all garbage. Like, this is just, you know, like, I bet you the air was way better before. I mean, it's like, if you could be at two places.
Yeah, that's an
an
Algonquin prophecy, isn't it?
Like, you would probably be a little kid in another dimension somewhere.
Yeah, it's the
Being just
Algonquin
as smart as
prophecy,
you are right
where it
now.
spoke about how the waters and, you know, it would become bad smelling around this time.
Right.
Yeah, like I did a video on it. It was pretty interesting because they pretty much expressed that the older generation, that they would not be able to do
You're
anything.
kinda
That
going out, little bro.
Oh, okay. They pretty much said that the older generation, that they would be pretty much useless. Like, they would be puppets and zombies, and they would have to wait on the younger ones to lead, because the older ones, they're not gonna do anything.
Right.
And I'm not even talking about literal age. I'm talking about those young in spirit.
Oh, you're cutting out again, bro.
Well, you'll hear it in the live stream after, but it's okay. So if anyone else wants to join, I'll put it in the chat one more time. Staying on
I
a
was
little
trying
bit.
to listen. It just was cutting out a little bit.
I just said that I wasn't talking about those who are old necessarily. I was talking about those who are young in spirit, not necessarily young in age.
Sure, right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, like, age and time, it puts you through more memories to where you can search through. So if you have a certain awakening and an aha moment, maybe, you know, like, it all depends. But that depends on if you would like, if not saying you, I'm just saying one. There's all this talk about simulations, you know, that's just one way of putting it. I don't know if I would want to call it a simulation. People can call it like whatever they would want to call it. I would just say that there's probably, you know, like, our family members. Like, I kind of have this thought, like, I'm there right now. Simply because they say they watch you, or family looks down on you and you pray and they're resting. But just the dreams I've had, and some things about my mom saying she's not dead, or just different family things, it kind of it puts me into a feeling.
Do you have anything to share regarding
Well,
the Most High?
just to piggyback on there, everybody ain't. We gotta look at it like this. Everybody's in a waiting room. because we all got to wait for this judgment. So nobody really did, because your energy is forever. So your
Right.
spirit is forever. It's just that the physical part is gone. We can't do how caterpillars, how butterflies how caterpillars turn into butterfly. We can't rest that long to turn into this beautiful spirit that we're supposed to. Our bodies gotta go. We gotta shed the body.
Right.
So therefore your mom, anybody, parents, anybody who left, anybody who went to the other side. They're just, it's like they're waiting for this big judgment, and then we're gonna all get placed where we're supposed to get placed. So right now,
I kind of think we're already there, but we're just kind of coming back here to kind of get rid of the rest of the story. Like we're already there, and then like we go to sleep, and then we wake up, we might forget. Gotta remember.
Right, but like I was saying, it's a bigger judgment that is gonna take place. And with that being said, we're all waiting. Even the ones who's in the ground now, they're waiting for their judgment to be when he's gonna render, what kingdom they're gonna have, and if they're gonna have a kingdom.
Sure.
So with that, being said,
I get it. Okay.
Mhm.
I get what you said. It's almost like a job. Like, what kind of job are you gonna have? Are you gonna be a butcher? Are you gonna be? Not saying that you know what I'm saying, animals gonna get killed over there, but it could be a whole different thing. We could be more in tune, on that side, and all the mysteries will be revealed.
Yeah, all the mysteries be revealed, and when all the mysteries be revealed, he's gonna show you. He's gonna show you everything, and then if you can't, and it's to a point that when people can't get rid of the materialistic thing, that right there can have you coming back to this realm and doing it over. You see what I'm saying? Because certain people hold their family in high regard. So so when you cross over and you hold your family in high regard, then you're asking him to come back. Unknowingly, you ask him to come back, and then you come back, come and do it all over again. But at the same time, it's like we all go through a certain. We go through that veil, and when we go through that veil, we don't remember anything. It's a veil of unknown that we go through, so he makes us forget. So certain people might have went through this life 2 or 3 times already, and every time they go through life, they gotta tackle a sin that they was prevalent to the life before. So when you start mastering things, I'm not saying you start mastering things, you start mastering the sins and stuff, and you're trying to get rid of your sins. Now you know how to repent. Now you know how to ask for forgiveness. That's why you shouldn't never get mad and be upset with the Most High, and he don't want you to scare you away from him. He wants you to come to you closer. When things is not working your way, you're supposed to get closer to him. You're supposed to ask him, talk to him, just like he's your father. Just talk to him like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to what do you want to show me? And you gotta allow your guard to be down. You gotta really come to him as a child, and he's gonna show you everything. He's gonna bless you no matter what. Like, you might not think that it's gonna be a blessing, but it's always a blessing no matter what. When things happen,
and let me say this. Guys, anyone who is telling you that the Most High is wrathful, that he is someone to fear, that he is this almighty evil one, this terrible one, I consider them a wicked person. Why? Because that's how the Most High considers them. He considers them wicked because they don't understand him, and the wicked don't understand him. That great, terrible God, whatever, that's El. That's Baal. That's not him. That's Yahweh. That's not him.
And that's the thing. Like, in that book, it's more than one, quote unquote, as they say, it's more than one God in that book. That you got to understand which one you're listening to, which one you're talking to, and his sheep is going to hear him. His sheep would know when he's talking. So you're going to know how to use the spirit. And if anything that's like hard for you to understand, you really sit in meditation and pray and ask him to show you about this part of the Bible. Is it true or if it's not? And he will guide you to all the information that is going to show you if it's true or if it's not true.
Let me read some comments. Let the unrighteous continue to be unrighteous, and the vile continue to be vile. Let the righteous continue to practice unrighteousness, and the holy continue to be holy. Revelation 22:11. Thank you for that. That's a very, very good scripture, and we all need to practice that more. The bro, Alupa Kalula, he's not able to join, so I'm gonna wrap this up soon. But someone, Rosemary, I think she asks, is everything predetermined? Did Yah program our actions and decisions? That's a loaded question, honestly. That's a loaded question. I think that some people have decided what they're gonna be from the foundation. This is how I see it, bro. Because this is the only thing I can say is the teachings of the books of remembrance, because those are the pure teachings. What they say pretty much is that unless you're a Nephilim, unless you were created, you have the ability to repent and come back to him. If you are a Nephilim and you were created by means of menstrual blood, or you're a descendant of a giant or an alien or something that's not supposed to be here, then you cannot repent. Then it is predetermined for you. Why? Because you don't have a soul. So it's impossible for you to repent. So pretty much, I try to give everyone a fair shake until they show me that they don't deserve a fair shake. And I think that's how we're supposed to act. Yes, people are known from their foundation for being good, right? But the wicked, when it says the wicked are estranged from the womb, it literally means that, because they practice, creating homunculus and quote unquote Nephilim, right? There are people who are literally created here. There are people who don't come from the heavens. They come from somewhere else. For them, it's predetermined.
Golems.
Yeah, or golems.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or beasts of created beasts like sirens, satyrs, people who descend from those beings. They're not going to be able to receive salvation because they don't have souls. That might sound very weird, but that's just the truth. Now let me just finish answering. Hold on, let me finish answering a question. So, is everything predetermined? It is, but you still have the choice. I'll give you an example. Typhera, she came from the most wicked seed line that was around during that time. That was the seed of Japheth. The children of Japheth were the most wicked people at that time. She came from that seed, a righteous person like her. So she made the decision to be righteous, even though she comes from wickedness, even though she's probably predisposed to wickedness because of the wickedness in her seed line and her lineage, but that didn't stop her, right? So if you want to be righteous, you can be. There's really no excuse for anybody. There's no excuse for anybody.
Yeah. And let me piggyback off that real fast about Ruth. Ruth was a Moabite.
Yep.
And, and then we know that he said that the Moabites don't have no place in his kingdom.
Yep.
We know that in certain documents. But she followed behind Boaz. And if you know who Boaz is, Boaz had Obed. Obed had Jesse. Jesse had King David. That is the holy line. That's the David, the David line. So therefore, these mothers, it might have been of a different nation, but they followed his God. He didn't follow her God. She followed his God. So therefore, she was underneath that blanket. She was underneath that what I want to say, the comfort. She was underneath that. So therefore, she was good. She's good. Because she had righteous people that came out of her. So therefore, it's like you said, it's predetermined. But if you wake up to the truth, or you decide you want to really follow the truth and the Most High, He will allow you to do that. But like you said,
Exactly.
if you got this other different blood in you, if you descended from Nephilim and all like that, they try to have Enoch talk for them, and the Most High wouldn't go for it. Even Enoch couldn't get them.
Yep.
They begged him for it, for his prayer for the Most High, since he was walking with the Most High and talking with him. But
and he said no.
To go on top of what you just said, like it's all a choice. It's a choice, but at the same time, it's already predetermined.
Thank you for that, bro. And that's a good closeout. I appreciate you guys for coming. We'll do this next time. We'll do this another time. I don't know. I'll try to figure out Google Duos or something. I don't know. And I'll probably think of something to speak about, so it's a lot less dry. But I just wanted to do this little thing. Next week, I don't know what I have planned. I just kind of go off of it weekly. So until next time, I'll see you soon. It's been hard for me to make videos. I've been very busy, as I said. And I had a lot on my mind, going through a lot of changes, physically and spiritually. So, got to get that right. Got to work on myself a little bit. But I'll see you guys soon. Oh, what about narcissism? What about it? Oh, you want to speak about it? Well, I guess I could wrap that up. Narcissism, that's like it really didn't hit me how prevalent that is, man. But that's a very, very prevalent spirit. And when I really looked into it, that's the spirit of Satan. He tries to run and hide and do hit and run tactics, hide by many different faces and masks. But his true self is very weak and insecure. And all of that is a bunch of fluff. He's SpongeBob with the inflatable muscles. I'm dealing with Jezebel right now. Just learned that my wife is a narcissist. Wow. Bro, shoot me an email if you don't mind. I'd like to talk to you about that. Because I've been definitely heavily studying into that. Because I want to make sure that in the future that I'm able to identify certain spirits and I'm able to rebuke them and not have them around certain people, because that's a very dangerous spirit. Both my parents are narcissists. I had to really think about it. Both my parents are. My cousin, where she definitely was one, and they're placed here to really screw over the righteous. So if you don't mind, shoot me an email. I'd like to chop that up with you. But I'm going to leave that for another time. Yo, I had a miracle from the Most High. Was locked outside my apartment. It opened on me. Man, the Most High did that. Wow. Dude, you are an idiot. I don't know why you've come on my channel. I don't know. You probably have daddy issues and you're thinking of me as your father figure. If you want me to bend you over and spank you, I'm not going to do that for you. You need to go somewhere else with that. Seriously, why do you care so much about my opinion? What type of dork nonsense is that, man? Come on. Get your ass on, but I'm leaving. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Or what do you think about marriage? What does it mean? We should try to find our soul partner, female counterpart. What does women mean in the spiritual journey? No, not you, Landon. I'm talking about this other Mike Inway guy, whatever the hell. I'm talking about him. But yeah, we definitely should be just waiting for that, because nothing else is gonna make you happy. Having anything else is not gonna make you happy, bro. It's just not. Focus on yourself. Focus on your walk with the Most High. Anytime someone asks me regarding their partner and their significant other, look at the story of Joseph. Joseph was not looking for a partner. Joseph was looking to serve the Most High. And you know what Joseph got in return? He got one of the most beautiful women in all of Egypt. She was young and beautiful, and she loved the Most High. That's what the Most High gave him. So don't worry about that. If your ways please him, he will please you. He is your best friend. So don't worry about dealing with these hoes, because honestly, all it is, first of all, that's going to corrupt your mind. It's going to corrupt your mind. It's going to make your mind impure, and it's going to give you all these different expectations that you don't need to be having. You know, love's supposed to be innocent. So don't take away that innocence by getting with someone who you're not supposed to be with. Focus on you. Preach, brother. Thank you, sister. And thank you for stopping by. That was really cool what you shared about the Dominica fly. I'm going to look into that. I never noticed that. With the bird, I didn't notice that about the 10 stars. I did not notice that. I wonder what that means. So I'm going to look into that. Dude, you realize that I'm going to block you, right? In fact, let me just do that right now. There you go. So you'll have to make a whole new channel. You'll have to troll a whole new other time just so you can get your daddy issues out. Ain't that something, man? So thank you guys for stopping by. I'm going to, just spend the rest of my day meditating and stuff. So I hope you guys are, taking care of yourself, because I think the Most High is kind of letting me know that I need to start buckling down and really studying and doing things for myself. You know how I am, guys. I like to do things for other people. I love it. I don't like it. I love it. I really do. I just do it because it makes me really feel good to do it. But I think he's kind of telling me that he wants me to work on me. So, I hope no one is depending on me for anything. Mike got daddy issues, huh? A lot of people got daddy issues. I'm only 25, bro. You do not need to be looking at me like I'm a father. That's just weird. But anyway, I'm out. All praise to the Most High. All praises to Apu Kuya, Hatun Apu Kuya, Ya Apu Yaya, Hatun, Pachakamak. May peace be with you. Oh, wait. Dang, y'all commenting. The first video I watched on your channel was Can Edom Repent and Touch Me and Awoke Me Like Anything? Yeah, that video, I'm not gonna lie, that video did not come from me, bro. Because I never, listen, the reason why, even, if I'm going to tell you the truth, even when I made that, I still felt a certain way about the Edomites. I still felt a way about them. But I knew what was right, and I was just like, well, this is how I feel, but it's not about how I feel. It's about what's the truth. And the truth is, he can repent, if I'm being real, So I'm gonna get out of here though. Sorry guys, email me if you have any questions. I would prefer if you email my new email, because my old email is full and I don't always get emails because it's full. So I'm just letting you guys know, I'm just warning you. So may peace be with you.